Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Articulated Icons Shibito figure from Fwoosh Toys. This originally came out with the Kickstarter way back when. I missed out on that. However, they recently reissued this, which makes me very happy because I've been very eager to get my hands on one of these. So let's take a look. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks awesome, and you might notice bears more than a passing resemblance to a certain influential martial artist, which is clearly intentional. And in that, we get some reuse because we've seen these pants on the ninjas. We've seen the arms as the arms pack, and even the head is the mast head that came with I can't remember the name of it. I think it was a temple guard, which I was originally using for my plastic avatar, and now I'm using the other one. The headpiece is removable, so you have different looks you can have for Shibito. I think that's pretty cool, and I actually can't get the hair back on. There we go. So as you can see, just basically a shirtless martial artist, and we have the wraps here in red as opposed to black or white, as we have seen before on the arms pack and certain ninjas. We get the scarf. I think this is the first figure this was introduced on, so it looks really cool, and overall very, very nice. And the shoes, I like that they actually did the color on the soles, and some nice details on them as well, and just the white sock. So you can totally make a Bruce Lee out of this, just need a different head, which I'm sad wasn't supplied. However, there are other figures you can get to make that work, and I intend to do so. So that will be my plans for this figure. But overall, just like a really cool looking figure, whether you're going the Bruce Lee route or you just want to keep it on the shelf like this. We get a real nice loadout of accessories with Shibito, and so we'll start off with hands. And right out of the box, we get our grips. Then we get a couple of fists, and finally a couple of kind of posed martial arts hands. Fantastic sculpt on these ones, by the way. And from there, the scarf is a separate piece, so that counts. And as you saw, I took the hair off in the previous section, so that's technically also an accessory. Then from there, we get a naginata, done very, very well. Just a straight piece of brown plastic with the nice gold tip on the end. Love that shade. That continues up here to the top, and then we get the nice silver for the blade itself. Then we get a couple of sai. As you can see, really nice work on the hand wraps there as well. So it's nice sculpt. And then finally, a couple of, and I had to write this down, the Kasurigama. So a kind of scythe style weapons. You got a hole here at the top, and then the nice matte black for the handle. And we got some holes down here too, so if you want to use some string and or some small chain and kind of liven those up, you totally can. So that's accessories. Articulation, balance are every bit as good as we have come to expect from any of the Articulated Icons figures, probably unsurprisingly. So let's break it down as we do. So our head is on that ball hinge. We get some very, very nice up. We can bury the chin. Oh, hand coming off there, pardon me. Not really any tilt because of how close that head sculpt is. Then we get to the arms. We're coming all the way up into our T. We do have bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows coming completely in half. You can see the joint we have there, the ball on it. So it's kind of a ball hinge sort of situation. So we can get side to side, we can get down and up depending on how you turn that joint. Then we come to the diaphragm, and we are actually on a hinge, and it does swivel as well. So you can see we can get some rotation from that, but we can also get some really nice deep crunch, and then we can get insane amounts of arch back. However, you got to be careful because when you do that, you will see the channel here in the middle. So be a little judicious, especially with your shots if you're doing that. We do also get some rotation at the waist, the hips, perfect splits. Just doesn't get better than that. And then our kick forward is, phenomenal, like even past 90. We do have bicep swivel, thigh swivel, thighs, the biceps of the legs. And we get double jointed knees, which actually come just past 90 because of the sculpt of the baggy pants. Then we do get some kind of boot swivel, if you will. Get some perfect point, some decent forward, and insane amounts of rocker. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with Marvel Legends Shang-Chi and a classified Red Ninja, with some other Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valaverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Articulated Icons Shibito figure from Fwoosh Toys is that this is absolutely awesome, and if you want an awesome 1/6 martial artist for your collection, this is absolutely the way to go. For me, it was definitely worth the wait. Again, I had missed out on the initial stock, and I'm so happy they reissued it because this is a great figure. And not only that, it's a very easy kit bash 1/6 Bruce Lee, and you can't beat that. And I'm definitely going to go that route with this figure. So yeah, I cannot recommend enough, I guess. So that being said, I'll be including links in the description below for where you can pick yours up. At the moment, I think it is available both on Fwoosh Toys official website store as well as Big Bad Toy Store, and if it's available anywhere else, I will include those links as well. So yeah, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. So if you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. If you want to take the next level and help the channel even more, I'll have ways to do that listed at the bottom of the description. So with all of that being said, thank you so much one last time for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, Simians.